Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. I hope all of you are having a great weekend thus far. It's not often Bitcoin gives us this kind of time to relax, and hey, perhaps you can trade some altcoins. Bitcoin just going sideways now for a few days, doing pretty much what we expected to do in this range, right? And hey, we are taking advantage of this, so let's just enjoy it. Off for a bit. What was the last thing you guys hear me say? Can you guys hear me? Let me know. No, I just tucked it back in. I gotta get a new mic, man. A mic where the wire stays in the mic. Marcus Blackburn says, "Wish trading crypto was as chill as this music." All of you who are on the Mango Seed program, tell him how chill trading really is when you follow the Mango way and the system set out in the Mango Seed program, right? Just tell him, let him know that there is a better way that we discovered and we've been following it. Everyone, let Marcus know that there is a better way. The entire motto of our community is do the Mango way, do the stress-free way, man. What chart is this? Yeah, actually, what chart? Oh, it's Ethereum. There's a few interesting things going on over here with Ethereum. Very interesting. But I don't think any of you are interested in that. What are you guys interested in VET and Theta and coins like that? By the way, guys, I took a loss on Theta yesterday. I want everyone to know that I took a loss. Why? Because I don't want any of you thinking that just because we make a video on a certain altcoin means it's gonna pump for sure and you guys should just blindly buy. No, it doesn't work that way. I got it and got out within like 4 hours, right? I keep my losses really small and forget about them. Richard Lou says, "Hey guys, I'm new to you guys. Oh, you're new to us guys. But loving this. Sat on the beach, sidebar in Cyprus. This couldn't be any more fitting." Oh man, you have no idea. One of my biggest wins this year, the start of the year, was me sitting on the beach trading Bitcoin from 7,700 all the way to 10,400. It's the life, man. It's what we aspire to do when we all quit our jobs to. Well, I'm not sure if you guys quit your jobs to become traders full time, but I remember when I'd initially started off, I was doing what a lot of you do when you start off, is staring at the lower time frames, trying to make a trade out of trades that don't really exist, getting really stressed all the time. My eyes are burning, the days are passing, the time is passing, and after a while I just asked myself, what the hell am I doing? Did I really quit my 9 to 5 to get stuck in front of the screen all day? Like, I went from one slave-like job to another slave-like job, right? That's not what many of us quit our jobs for, right? Now, there are people who do enjoy day trading and staring at the charts all day. By all means, power to them. But from the power day traders that I do talk to, the pros, I haven't spoken to any of them in a while actually, but when I was in my discovery phase and going through conferences and talking to a lot of professionals, they said that even though they trade only for like an hour or two, that's it, and they're done for the day. So keep that in mind too, man. If you're spending too much time staring at a chart all day, just really question whether it's what you want to be doing for the rest of your life. Jojo says, "No more fretting, sleepless nights. I trade with confidence and everything's smooth." Exactly. I think a lot of your no more fretting and sleepless nights started showing up right after you finished the risk management module, right? It was the module that connected all the dots and all the puzzles, a lot of questions that I used to get from a lot of people. It all comes together. The thing is, right, a lot of people are asking me, "Hey Sean, what's your risk strategy, your risk management? How do you manage your risk, blah blah?" It took me 5.5 hours, guys, to teach it in a module in the Mango C program. So it's not easy for me to just explain it all in a quick video. Like, even a stream is not going to be enough. I thought about doing like a live webinar for how I manage risk, but there's so many things to talk about, man. Richard Lewis, love your honesty too. Oh yeah, man. Lying is not gonna get me anywhere, right? Like, because I have to keep reminding myself, why did I create this channel? It was essentially to show people the truth about trading, because there's so much BS out there that got me into trouble. So much BS, man. I've lost, if I tell you guys the actual dollar amount I've lost, a lot of you will just throw up. Like, you guys will just throw up. And it's money I won and then lost even more. It's so bad. And it's mostly because I was guided the wrong way, man. I was shown the wrong. I'm not blaming anyone. I'm not blaming those guys. But when I started my digging and my research, I realized there's a lot of BS out there. Very few people are actually talking about what really needs to be done. And there, you are going to take losses as a trader. You are going to take losses as a trader all the time. It depends on your strategy, of course. But if you're trend trading, you're going to take losses more than often, to be honest. More than 50% of the time. And Bitcoin is actually very generous to trend traders. I mean, in this situation, it's not when it's consolidating, but it gives you really good trending plays. And if you're trading like other markets, your win rate is not going to be as high as your win rate as a trend trader in trading Bitcoin. So just keep that in mind too. Stop loss. I feel like Bitcoin drop is coming, boys, in my blood. Sean Miller says Bitcoin is the biggest scam in history. I don't know about that, man. Probably bigger scams that you haven't read about. Oh my god, it's Tales of the Crypto. How are you? How are you? Janice, right? I think I remember your name. I keep forgetting your name because you don't have it on your ID, but I think it's Janice. How are you? Good to see you in here. Jojo says, haha, it was after I lost almost all I put into it. Please stop it. Jojo's long Bitcoin right now. In her heart she is, but she for some reason wants it to dump. Only because she wants to buy cheaper. That's Bitcoin's state right now. All the bears are just bulls deep down because they want to buy cheaper. Yes, I remember the name. Exactly, Jojo nailed it. The Fed is the biggest scam in history. Ever since the Fed was created, 1920 something, it's been downhill for capitalism. Sean Miller thinks Cardano nada. Please explain to me what you think is a scam about Bitcoin. I'm willing to be educated. How do you think about ERD? Let's go ahead and look at ERD. Daniel asks about ERD. Elrond. Let's look at this one. Oh, this is... Jesus Christ, this is in an uptrend, man. I need a new mouse. Do you guys have any mouse suggestions? I have an MX Performance at the moment. I'm looking to buy another mouse and just not sure whether I should buy another Logitech. If you guys have suggestions for a wireless mouse that helps with productivity, let me know. This is looking really good, man. This was the buy right here. Right here. Broke out this week, came and retested it, and onward and upward, man. Jesus Christ. I'm actually going to add this to my list to keep an eye on it. Thank you. This is terrorist shot though, but if it closes this week here, man, I think it's going to go up here. What is this? What's Elrond? It sounds so familiar. That's another 116%. Damn. It's good stuff, man. Let me go ahead and add this to my purple list. Yeah, purple is good. Cool. Thank you for letting me know about this one. Let me go check out the BTC chart. Bitcoin chart's at resistance, so I'm not too excited, but Bitcoin's going sideways. So update on QKC from yesterday. Got some at 58 sats last night. Good job, man. That was a good pickup, bro. PVM, yep, good pickup indeed. I added to my position there too. I'm not sure if you were in the live stream earlier. I had another one, and I came down there. I got filled. Long or short, bro? I don't know. What are you saying? Am I long or short? Bitcoin? I'm kinda short Bitcoin at the moment because I'm in a couple of altcoins, so you could look at it that way. But I have a lot of long positions on Bitcoin too. Every time I get into a spot trade on an altcoin, I consider myself short Bitcoin. FYI, that is something you guys should keep in mind too. May help with your psychology. It's actually had... It's a close deal tomorrow. I may actually take a position. Look at this though on the daily. This looks like all bots pushing it up, man. Look at that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the volume on this one. There might be no volume at all. Oh yeah, man, I agree with you there, Sean. I mean, I don't know if it's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed, eh? Be very careful with those words. But I think altcoins are going to outperform Bitcoin in the short term. That's why I'm trading altcoins, right? That's why I'm in altcoins. But do I believe that any of these coins are going to outperform Bitcoin in the long term? I don't think so. That's my opinion today. It may change tomorrow. I mean, a lot of things need to happen before that changes, but for now, that's my opinion. I don't think any coin stands a chance. Looks like QKC is having some more resistance on the daily 200 EMA. Let's go ahead and look at QKC. I'm not too concerned about QKC, man. Remember what I talked about in my video. My position size on a coin like QKC is nothing compared to the kind of position size I'd put on Bitcoin. So I'm allowing for a lot of volatility on this one, and it could come all the way down to like 45 Satoshi, and that's be fine. If it comes down to 52, if it starts closing candles underneath 52, 53, that's when I'm probably going to get out of this and just find another opportunity. But this is me getting into a trade early because I'm looking for this to consolidate like this. Oops, let me change the color of this to yellow. So yeah, like this. Right, so it's going to take its time. It could pop early because all coins have been so aggressive recently, but could take a few more days, man. Gotta be patient. When you're on a consolidation, you gotta be patient, right? And similar with Bitcoin, it's consolidating right now. Like, we've been talking about the 2-day 21 EMA. There's no reason to get bearish until we close underneath the 2-day 21 EMA. There are a few more bear signs over here than bullish, to be honest. The fact that we lost a 2-day 10 SMA. So I really need a new mouse. So I've been eyeing this for a few weeks now. Well, not a few weeks, like at least a week. This zone here. Right? I think I spotted it around here. I'm like, okay, even though I'm bullish, I'm long, I'm going to be buying this area here around 9,150, 9,200. I think there's a possibility Bitcoin may get sucked into this area over here. But we don't play for that until we actually start taking out some key levels, right? 9,350 is a key level. If we start closing 2-day candles underneath that, okay, cool, time to get worried. If we start losing the 10K on the 2-day 21 EMA, I'm out of my position. If we start closing underneath 8,650, that's when I start looking for a short position, man. Until we lose the 2-day 200 moving average on the 2-day, I'm not looking to be short. It's as simple as that. Just lay down the rules for yourself and you can be very, very stress free. Why is Tether printing out so much USDT? Well, why is the Fed printing out so much USD? Just people who have that power will abuse that power. It doesn't change anything. Let me see if I missed any comments above. Where can I buy at ADA? Is it ADA or is it ADA or is it ADA? How do you guys want me to pronounce it before you guys get angry in the comment section? Where can you buy it? I don't know, man. You can buy it on Binance. You can buy it on Coinbase, I think. You can buy it on BitMEX. Biggest money scam is when the governments replace commodity coins with common metals. Arguable, man. There have been bigger scams. Much bigger scams. Crypto morning, guys. Yeah, I think I got it all. Justin Ward says, great community in the Mango Seed. Learning so much. The Mango Seed community is magical. We gotta do our best to maintain that magic. All of us. Justin, you too, Jojo, all of you. Where's Robert? Robert was supposed to be in here this time, right? He's gonna say, oh, my kids, blah blah blah. I was too busy making $10,000 every morning. Robert's too busy getting rich for the chat. I need a new radio. Chat on Spotify. Oh yeah, Jojo asked, do I share my playlist? What do you mean? Do I share my playlist? I'll send you a link to my playlist. Just PM me. I didn't think you'd like my kind of music, man. Nobody likes my music. I thought people like to listen to like all the new stuff you kids listen to. I listen to Bryan Adams. You guys hearing it right now? I used to sing Heaven to my high school crush. I used to actually sing Heaven. And then Dilemma. I like Dilemma too. I'm a romantic deep down. Why do you think I nailed the girl? Like, sorry, that's wrong. I nailed this is a wrong word to use, but I was able to grab a girl like Krisha. You gotta be a really Krisha's a gem, man. I'm like, I got so lucky with her. She's special, super special. Thank you. There we go. Looks a lot better. So let me ask you a question. If they can just print money whenever they want to, why bother with taxing people? You ever ask that question? So why do they tax people? Because they need money to pay for the roads and the bridges and all the services, right? But if they can just print money like the way they're doing now, why are they taking your money? Why indeed? Rob the Whale is in the house. Is Rob here? Did I miss it? Oh, there he is. Not bad. Oh, did he hear me? Oh my god. Can you rewind on these streams? I think you can. I think he heard me. Shit. Got caught. Yo, Rob, get Wag in here too, man. Let me see who's in the Telegram. Is it Ladov was supposed to be in here? Where's Ladov? Ladov. I'm not sure if I don't think I'll ever pronounce his name right, even though he said I do. T-Babs here. Get on the live stream. Poland. You want me to look at Poland? Rob, let me know. I did take a look at it actually already. I love the alert system. Thanks for that. Yes, Moru, if you're in here, man. Thank you for the hard work on the dashboard. Dashboard's awesome. You guys want to take a look at the dashboard? Let's go ahead and look at the dashboard. Let's see what the dashboard's like. Actually, no, I can't. I don't have my stream ID over here. I mean, sorry, my dashboard key on this browser. Printing and loaning is two different things. I don't understand what you mean. Taxation is theft, man. When you can just print money like this, taxation is theft. Do I think Theta is a good buy? I don't think so. I exited my position yesterday as soon as we closed the 4-hour candle underneath this 4-hour 200 moving average. I exited right over here. It could bounce over here on the Tenkin, but I'm not interested. If you guys do remember from the video that I did on Theta, I talked about how usually I'd be looking to when we retake the Tenkin and the 21 EMA on the first go, on the first thrust up, I look for a pullback, a dump back into, or rather break of the Tenkin and 20 EMA, come back down and put in a higher low. So essentially somewhere here. Why is this yellow, man? Why is it not staying the color I changed it to? So yeah, look, a high low, anywhere above around 2,207. I'll look for a higher low somewhere there. And then when it retakes the 21 EMA and the Tenkin, that's when I look for the trade. But I decided to get in early, and I mentioned this to you guys very, very clearly. I said, this is not as clear of a trade. I'm being aggressive because my other trades have gone well, and I'm using that momentum to take a riskier trade. And I was punished for it, right? You guys can see I was punished for it. Usually I would not take this trade. I took this trade because I had I could risk it. Why? Because I was looking for continuation and possible huge bounce, but we didn't get that. What happened was that we lost a 200 moving average on the 4-hour immediately. And again, if you guys remember from the video, I said I hope that coincides with a 12-hour candle close, and what do you know, it coincided with a 12-hour candle close. And look at that 12-hour candle. That's not a good look. Not a good look at all. Okay. If you need confirmation, more confirmation even after, look at the wick that we took out. We took out the low of the previous 12-hour candle almost immediately. So that was your exit right there. Okay. There's no reason to stay in the position after that. You're going to see continuation to the downside. The probability rather is going to be, you're not going to see it for sure, but the probability was now seeing continuation and essentially saying, Sean, your original patience play was the play to be taken. I was wrong, got out, take the loss, move on, period. Why do you need taxes? They can just print money and pay for stuff, right? They can build money, they can build the country with money printed. This is so bad. In Canada, I got even more frustrated because they were forcing me to pay into this thing called CPI. And you only, so CPI stands for consumer, so okay, no, wait, the CPI and there's EI. The EI is what pissed me off, right? So I was all happy that I'm finally earning, so I was around, I think 25, and I was earning on like $100,000, and I was like so happy, oh my god, my paycheck. Can you guys hear me now? Oh my god. I think I figured it out. Okay, Rob wants full screen charts. Oh, thank God. So for some reason, the USB port at the front of my CPU doesn't work anymore. Just stopped working, just randomly. So you guys missed the biggest rant ever. I went on a huge rant, and then turns out you guys didn't hear any of that. So let's hide Brawlhalla. We don't need Brawlhalla. So Aaron says, thank God we missed it. There's no reason for you to be in this channel, man. You can go ahead and find another channel, because I'm going to be ranting a lot. No, man, I can't repeat rants. It comes out too fake. They need to come from inside, you know. It needs to come from the gut. Do you guys want to check out any altcoins? My CTSI is mooning. I got a position somewhere around here. Essentially 4 tanking. Easy buy. Not mooning, I don't say mooning, but it's up a good 15%. Yeah, this freaking computer, man. Let me know if I'm too soft or too loud, eh, guys? Again, I'm really new to the stream. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Pearl then. Pearl BTC. I have lines drawn there. I should have lines drawn. It's looking good, man. Close above here would look even better at around 230 the Satoshi, but I really do think it's going to pull through and close around here. But the trade to be had, right, was right over here, the zone. That was the trade. Yeah, right there. See, the 21 EMA is there too. When you see this, okay, so let you guys teach you guys something. When you see this kind of squeeze, right, on the Ichimoku setup on the 12-hour time frame, where you see an edge to edge first, a pull back rather, right? An edge to edge, a pull back, and then consolidation, where the 200 moving average starts tapering in. They're tanking the 21 EMA and the 200 moving average all together. Let me hide the price. Right? You can see it's forming a triangle, right? You see that? And then you squeeze out. That's the buy right there. So it's going to take, like, you may see something like this, but it's usually a high probability trade. It's one of my setups. Oh, there, perfect, man. There you go. You've been watching Mango for a while, where you're taking trade setups that match mine without even knowing. You just look at the chart and you know, hey, this looks good, right? That's what tends to happen. You watch the charts enough and you just watch the daily videos enough, you just start picking up things and you won't even know what you're picking up. Good trade though, really good trade, man. Rob's been killing it, guys. So if it closes above 233 Satoshi, let's go ahead and see what kind of upside we are looking at over here. First target.
After that, I don't know, man. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. This goddamn fib tool. It's only useful for altcoins.
There's a whole lot of women.
Yeah, I'd be looking at it on this zone here maybe. But I don't know, man. After this area here, this could really run. Yeah, this is key. Okay, there you go. So this lines up with the top of the cloud. I'll be looking at that next. The top of the cloud after edge to edge trade possibility on the cloud, man, which lines up with the next level after we take out this one over here at 281. I got 50 BAT from Brave. Feel so rich. How much is BAT worth? BAT USDT. It's worth, what is that? 20 cents. You got 50 BAT. Man, good stuff. Just by watching ads? The world's changing, man. You don't need minimum wage job anymore. I'm looking at a falling wedge on Eng. Would love to hear my opinion. Let's go. Eng it is. Let me know if the music's too loud, by the way. I have this shorted out already, as you guys can see. You're not concerned. Okay, so when you're looking at falling wedge, you're not really concerned with the upper trend line. You're concerned with the bottom trend line, and it's not clear, man. You don't need to look at this as a falling wedge. All you need to see is that, hey, this resisted the top of the resistance zone over here. Rather, it got rejected at the top of the resistance zone right over here, and it's making its way down over here, all the way down to 1619. If we lose 1619, it's likely going to make its way down to 955. But yeah, that's what I'll be looking at. The reason I didn't take an edge trade either, man, is because it's just not as clear as other charts. It's not as easy, you know. It's not as easy. If you want a quick tip on Eng, look at the 6 hour 30 moving average. It's a good guide on Eng. 6 hour 30 moving average. Let's go ahead and hide everything else. So it's not perfect, as you can see, but you get good trades out of it, right? Close over here. Nice thrust to the upside. Lost it over here. Retook it, faked out, dump. Lost it here, dumped, fake out. It's kind of a good guide, but right now it's flattening out. When you see it flattening out like this, it's not the best. The easier trades, man. So what people tend to do is they get fixated on a coin because it did really well in the last run, right? Eng did really well. RVN did really well. So you'll see a lot of people ask about RVN. No one's asked me yet. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure there are people looking at RVN. What's RVN doing? Nothing, right? Nothing. So before was Pundy. Now, do you guys? I don't know if you guys used to watch. Were trading back then, but it was Pundy, right? Pundy, and then PXS, BTC, Binance. There you go. It's just doing nothing. It's been dumping, going down, and Pundy was so overhyped. It did nothing. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's looking at it. Why? Because when I was in Pundy, by the way, it was just pumping and going up. Pundy was a huge win for me, like 8x or something like that. And pump. I'm not saying that what are these other coins, RVN and all, won't pump, but there are other easier trades, man. Easier trades that are just actually just going up and up and up. we can look at as an example. I mean, look, for example, look at VeChain. When this thing started moving, just kept breaking resistance after resistance after resistance. It's dumping now though. It failed its consolidation yesterday. Well, it didn't fail it. It consolidated and picked a direction towards the downside. If you don't like making money, there's no logic to trading. From now till August is too far away, man. I mean, so much could happen if Bitcoin starts pumping. No, as soon as Bitcoin starts moving, man, altcoins are, for me at least, are gonna mean nothing. I'm just gonna get out of every altcoin, including ChainLink. I'm not even in ChainLink anymore, by the way. So let's go ahead and look at ADA USD, and we can look at the monthly chart. I can give you a probability as to what it's doing. Or let's look at the weekly. Actually, it's doing really well. Okay, I took a trade on ADA. I'm no longer in ADA. I'm waiting for it to show me some strength. I think it'll do well in the upcoming weeks. I can't say from now to August, man. It's too dependent on what Bitcoin wants to do. If you're looking at the USD pairing, then by all means, you're safer, right? But if you're trying to outperform Bitcoin, and if you're trying to collect Bitcoin, then you can't be looking all the way into August. You can't be looking into August. And anybody who tells you otherwise, they're lying to you and they don't know the space at all. I don't have any meaningful position in ChainLink. I'd be lying to say that I have. I'd be lying if I said I had no ChainLink at all. But I don't have any meaningful position in ChainLink at the moment. No, I don't. I have too much risk on other altcoins to have a position on Link too. So if it decides to move without me, it's gonna move without me. To me, risk first, man. Link profits are always second. Risk first. As soon as I put on one trade and it puts me above a certain risk threshold, I will get out of something else. So you can see this major region over here that ADA got rejected on, and this was a monthly resistance level. If I do remember, yep, right over there, monthly resistance, right? Came smacked against it, and that's a high probability play for you to be taking profits and then reposition. If we had broken that level and started closing above it, then you could just re-enter your position and then look for move all the way to here. And that's what I'm looking for ADA to do eventually. It'd be really good if ADA can do that, right? Because it would mean that a lot of altcoins are still running for that long against Bitcoin, or rather outperforming Bitcoin. But I'm not going to bet on that happening when I have a massive profitable position in Bitcoin. I'd rather just keep the Bitcoin, and then if Bitcoin wants to run after that, let it. If it wants to go sideways, let it. If ADA breaks this level, I'll just re-enter and then take this trade towards the upside over here. You need to understand that there's no shame in re-entering a position after getting out of it. No shame, right? It's all about the probability. No, you cannot just look at the dashboard, man. Think about it, guys. If it was just the dashboard that mattered, why would I do any analysis, right? I just open up the dashboard, say, okay, this is what I'm doing, guys. That's it. Done. No, it doesn't work that way. The dashboard adds to your probability. It gives you that conviction. It helps you filter out trade opportunities. Right? You look at the dashboard, you see, okay, cool, there are all these opportunities. I'm going to filter some more by looking at only margin opportunities, or I'm going to look at only long opportunities. I don't look at short opportunities. For example, I wasn't looking at any short opportunities in this bull market, right? That's how it helps you. And then you get to filter out on the really good trending trades. And then you go and look at the chart to be like, okay, amongst these ones, which one do I like the most? Hey, David, how's it going, man? So yeah, if ADA starts closing monthly candles above 1,712 Satoshi, we are going to have a monthly trend change. that's going to be really bullish for crypto in general. Let's go ahead and look at BTC, guys. This is Coinbase. Weekly. So move all these lines. Let's keep them. So yeah, similar story with BTC. If we start closing candles above 0.02613 on the weekly, it's going to be a significant change in what's happening with Ethereum on its overall trend, right? In fact, after it closed right over here, this candle at 2189, that was significant. We put in a high and now higher low. Now I want to see continuation of that, because we also have a massive weekly trend line coming in over there. If you guys see that right there, if we start closing candles above this weekly trend line, this descending weekly trend line, it's going to lead to explosive moves, because we're not only going to be having an upthrust past these weekly candle closes over here, but I do believe the Ichimoku or the Kijun or something like that is there, right over there. So we'll be breaking into the cloud. Look how beautiful this is, guys. We'll be breaking into the cloud, breaking that Kijun, breaking this weekly trend line, and also creating high highs on the weekly time frame on a candle closing basis. Can I check XVG? Verge, right? I think that one's looking good. All altcoins are looking good, man. I'll just be saying the same thing, guys. It's looking great, actually. But if you see a rejection on Ethereum over here, it's coming down probably to perhaps the 10K, but maybe at the bottom of the trend line. I don't know. Not too sure on this one. Let's look at XVG for you. See if next Binance. It's looking good. It's already made its move, man. It's already made its move. Right there. If it comes down here, you could see a bounce, but would I be looking to hold on to it? No, I'll just be playing this for a bounce. Essentially, looking to buy the 10K on the bounce, get out of the trade. Very, very simple. It's already made its move. So I want you guys to notice this, these coins over here. Look at this. Look how illiquid or botty this looks, and then suddenly boom, the FOMO kicks in, people start buying the breakout, and then you see a massive upthrust. Why? Because there's no liquidity in this area at all, or rather there was no volume traded in this area. So that's what you're looking for on these altcoins, which is what I'm looking for on CDSI, by the way. There's nothing here. There's nothing in this entire region that was traded. So we start closing candles over here in the zone. Well, I'm looking for a big move. Don't FOMO into this, guys. Do not FOMO into this. Be responsible. Please be responsible. Yeah, Mango Dashboard's great for finding gems. That's how I found singles. That was a big win. Like instantly. Poof. 40%. Right. And do you guys seeing what's similar over here? Singles happen a lot faster than XVG though. Sorry, CSTI. I think it stands for Katezi or something like that. Right, you guys see this? And then went and met its resistance somewhere around here. And now let's go ahead and look at CTSI. What do you know? Wow, it's almost the same chart. Wow, I can't draw triangles. Don't know how to draw triangles. There we go. Actually extend this a little bit, just to make it neater. But you guys get the idea. Nope, not that. Okay, this is good enough. Good enough. It's the structure that matters, the psychology that matters. So QKC too, very similar. QKC is not as similar. But consolidation against major resistance, and then I'm looking for continuation. It's the psychology that matters. Theta. XVG is the sexy coin. You seem to be very emotional about your altcoins, man. That could lead to some trouble. Believe me, I know. Jojo, is there a coin you want me to look at? Name your pick. Lamberto, hi Sean. Okay, you already asked me a question. Rob, thanks Sean. 1 hour, too low. My trades are always clumsy. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by clumsy? Maybe I can help you out. Let me know what you mean by clumsy. Do you mean that you're emotionally just buying and when coins move? If you're emotionally buying when coins move, then what's happening is that you are being reactionary, and you don't want to be reactionary, right? You want to be planning your trades and have it all ready, and then when the market gives you a trigger, you then react, right? Don't let the market dictate when you should be planning your trade. If you don't have your trade already planned out, then Zilliqa, we covered Zilliqa already, man, in yesterday's video, and we've done several analysis videos on that too. That I was out of that coin more than a few days ago. It was done. In my opinion, the trend was not worth sticking with anymore. What do you think about Zilliqa and White? Divi. Yes, you asked about Divi. I'm sorry, man. Why did I not look at it? It's not on TradingView. That's probably why I didn't look at it. It's not here. I can't. What's the ticker? If it's not on TradingView, I can't look at it, man. Dude, there's something a lot bigger that happened after the halving, or around the halving, that people are just ignoring. Like, the halving was like the least bullish thing that happened in that era of Bitcoin, in that month or week rather. I mean, it was really bullish. Don't get me wrong. But it's gonna only show its effect in like a year or so, right? It's not gonna like instantly have when the supply is reducing on a monthly basis. You're not gonna see the market feel that supply shock instantly. They can price it in maybe and then dump after that, but the real supply shock will only be felt after 1 year. What do you think of ERD? We covered ERD. I think we covered ERD, right? Was it Elrond? Yeah, you missed it, man. Just rewind on ERD, and I covered Elrond already. But long story short, it's looking good. I was pretty impressed with the chart, and I added it to my list to keep an eye on. Bash, the big question there is, okay, yeah, Jojo, I was just like you. The C program changed everything. Yes. Okay, there he is. Yeah, man, thank you for saying this. Emotions are always in my trades, and I just look when the coin is pumping, and I jump in and never end well. Yeah, like Jojo said, I think she was responding to you. I was just like you, and the C program changed everything. So, unlike other trading programs, right, what I've done in the course is that I really focus on psychology a lot. Like the first 2 modules are just about that. Me drilling down these ideas. I use like analogies and stories to get the concept into people's heads, right? I make it fun. I don't make it dry. Like, I know a lot of people just want to get into the technical analysis and the charts right off the bat. But I think for the first like 3 or 4 modules, we don't get into the meat of technical analysis. I focus on game theory and psychology and all of that, because that's what really matters. Nobody will talk about that on YouTube, right? Nobody will talk about execution and all those things that really matter. But that's what really matters, and that's what separates you from the retailers and professionals, right? That's what separates them from each other. Knowing how to get the right mindset. You'll find a link in the description, but please do not buy it. Please PM me before you do. I'm actually, I was just talking to Trader Facial this morning. Krishna and I have been thinking about making, just a quick heads up for any of you, thinking of making the C program now referral only, where you have to be referred by someone to get into the group. And so you won't, essentially we'll be taking out the option to buy it. Pretty much. I don't know how we're going to do that though, but something like that. The C program is essentially a technical analysis course, but it's focused more on doing this consistently and profitable for a living, and not like, quick pump and dump schemes. It has a heavy focus on risk management. yeah, all of this technical analysis that you guys have seen me do, like right now, I'm just sitting back over here with a drink in my hand and I'm charting just without even thinking about it, right? This is the easy part, guys. This is the easy part. It's the psychology and following through with the TA that actually separates traders, that separates you from being a profitable trader or a losing trader. Like, there were so many great trade opportunities on Bitcoin that everybody knew about, right? We've been talking about it for so long. We've been talking about it ever since 7,700. If we come and test it to a 2-day 21 MA, daily 21 MA, it's going to be a buy, right? And we got those same trades over and over again, like 22%, 16%, and again in the past couple of days we got another 6% move, and you can see it squeezed, right? That's what happened in consolidation. But each time those were really good trade opportunities that we had prepared for so long. But when they came, I know more than a handful of people that did not take the trade even though they planned it. Why? Right? Because of psychology. It's dumping and you don't want to buy because it's dumping, but it's pumping and then you buy into resistance. You don't buy into support, you sell into support and you buy into resistance. Why? Because psychology, the psychological theory that you need is missing. So I've got so many PMs on this, man. Damn Sean, I missed it again. Damn Sean, I missed it again. Can I get a link, please? Could someone link it to him, Jojo, please, if you don't mind? It's in the description. I haven't updated that link in a while. It should be in the description if Krisha did it right. Oh yeah, there it is. It says learn to trade the mango way. Keep it simple and profitable. Let me try and link it for you, man. But please PM me. This gets really awkward when I have to give people their money back. That's the one real good thing about Teachable though. Also wet. I want to talk to you guys about wet. What do you get? Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, so I was gonna say if it loses the 12 hour 10 SMA, that's not gonna be good. And it lost the 12 hour 10 SMA. Damn. So it's likely gonna be coming down here, guys. Tanking. 88 Satoshi, that's gonna be a good buy, man. I'll honestly be looking for a bounce play over there if I'm awake. I won't be putting a bid on this because this could just freaking collapse, and that's a 40%. Oh my god. And you can't even protect yourself with options, right? That's where Bitcoin really helps, because that's why I trade on debt, because you can protect yourself all with your options. I'm over here. I'll be looking to get a wick play. I'm not even sure I have to like really look at the shot again. Yeah, I think I try for trade right over here, somewhere around here, 87 Satoshi. We have the daily 10 SMA, we have major horizontal coming in over here, and it lines up with the 12, with a wick underneath the Tenkin and the 12 bar 21 EMA. There is a module in the C program, for those of you who are on the C program, called sorry, not module A, section underneath the module X called under the trading strategies module called trading the wink. Essentially, I'll be playing a variation of this one, looking to be buying somewhere around here and a bounce after that. Perhaps close the trade at 94 Satoshi. I'm not sure we bounce all the way back over there, but I'm just theory crafting over here with you guys. Hey, don't mind me. So yeah, basically buy around 86 and look to close really quickly at around 93 Satoshi to be safe. That's a good 10%, 8% to 10% move, man. Why the hell not? What about the CME gap of Bitcoin at 11,400 when it comes? What about it? If you notice, man, all of these gaps, they will line up with key technical levels anyways, and there's no reason to waste your time looking at it. 11,400. I wonder what that lines up with. Jeez. Let's see. Well, what do you know? What do you know? It lines up almost perfectly with the top of the cloud, edge-to-edge trade. What do you do when you reach the top of the cloud on your edge-to-edge trade? You take your profits, right? So you do not need to overcomplicate it, man. This is what I tell all of you guys. Keep it as simple as possible, because think about the conversation that we just had over the past like 10 minutes about psychology. The psychology part is the hardest part of trading. If you make your technical analysis too complicated, it's going to be that much harder to focus on your psychology. Believe me. You want to keep it as easy as possible. As easy as possible. That's a key word, right? Because Sometimes it's not easy to keep it easy, but as easy as possible, so that when the time comes, your psychology is clear. That's really important, guys. Just focus on that. You don't need me and my daily videos. You don't need any of this TA. You just need a simple way to manage your mindset and a good risk management strategy. Like I'll tell you something. I'll say this with the most confidence, more confidence than I say anything else. With the risk management strategy that I have, I can outtrade 95% of the traders I know without any TA. Like I'll literally not employ any technical analysis. I won't look at the charts. I'll look at the chart, but I won't look at any indicator. I won't look at anything. All I'll do is employ my risk management strategy. That's it. And I'll outtrade all of you. Not all of you. I'm not saying 95% of the traders out there. That's how much time and effort I've put into my risk management, right? And that's why the freaking module in Seed is almost 6 hours long, 5.5 hours, 5 hours 45 minutes, and I'm actually planning on extending that because I'm going to be including with the upcoming options course that I'll be having. I'll be including like a teaser of options in the risk management module. I'm thinking about it at the very least. So yes, Jojo and Robert, if they're listening, they're probably excited. I am thinking and I'm already beginning to lay out that structure. No CTSI. Wait, is it moving up or down? Okay, it's just going sideways. Not bad. I'd like to see some continuation sooner than later. I just can't take my eyes, can't take my eyes off you. The Ghost 152. Who's the Ghost? Are you in the Seed program, man? I'm thinking of keeping the options course only for Seed members, by the way. I'm not sure though about that. What are my thoughts on Theta? I covered Theta in yesterday's video. It's dumping. This could be a buy opportunity right over here, actually, to be honest. So Robert, if you're listening, you may have sold into, but I'm not looking to. So you see the circle that I marked over here? I'm looking for a higher low to be set in somewhere around here. It could bounce here though. I don't know where the higher low is going to be set in. Essentially, because we came and got rejected over here on the 4-hour 200 moving average, we retook it. That's where I got aggressive. I took my trade, dumped into it almost immediately. So I got had to get out of my trade. Took the loss over there. If you look at the 12-hour too, it coincided with the 12-hour, and you can see that on the 12-hour, very bearish. Right, close underneath the 12-hour 21 EMA as well over here. And the candle on its own looks really bearish. That was your exit signal. If you didn't exit there, as soon as we took out the wick of this candle over here at 2658, that was your exit. Dumped right after that, saw continuation, close underneath the 12-hour 10 SMA too. Not looking good at all, but we do have horizontal support over here. Could see a bounce, but that's what I'm waiting for now. The original setup that I go for if I don't get aggressive, and I got aggressive over here and I paid the price. I had to take a loss because of that. I even warned you guys in the video that, hey, I'm getting aggressive here, be careful. The real play is this. After you take the 21 EMA back for the first time, right, you wait for the pullback, wait for the break, wait for the higher low to be set in compared to the previous low, which was sitting over here at around 2,200 Satoshi. Then we retake the 21 EMA, retake the Tenkin, and then we look for continuation. So over here, it's too early for me, way too early for me. It's going to take some time, at least for me. I don't bottom catch, right? I'm totally okay. I'm totally okay losing this much of the trade to catch this much of the trade. So I'll catch this area here, this zone here, and I'm okay giving out this area here. Why? Because higher probability keeps me safe. Alright, Jojo, thank you so much for tuning in. Justin, if you're here too, or if you've left, I apologize for missing your departure. Thank you guys from Australia for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you. Massive love to all of you in the Mango Seed program supporting the chat over here. Oh, it's Laydalv. Oh my god, Ghost, how's it going, man? Laydalv. Mango research for president. President of what? President of a stress-free life. If we ever congregate together on a beach, I'll be president of that beach. and my duties will be do nothing. Just lie down, read a book, and do nothing. We talked about VeChain, man. Wait, didn't I talk about VeChain so much? I've talked about VeChain multiple times today in this video. This rewind. It's right here on the right hand side. We just talked about it actually, I think 5 minutes ago. So just rewind, do a rewind or whatever. Get it. Hey, that wasn't bad. Laid out. Hey, there you go. I'll keep practicing. Hey, thank you, man. I really thought people would not like my music. How long have you been streaming? Can I even check? I'm so new to the streaming thing, man. If I'm making any mistakes, guys, do let me know. If you guys have suggestions for improvements, do let me know. How do I check how long I've been streaming? If you guys haven't hit the like and the subscribe, please hit the like, please hit the subscribe, or all that jazz, you guys know. How do I don't know. Okay, wow, have I been? Does that say 2 hours? No, it can't be. Okay, can someone tell me how long I've been streaming? I think it's 1 hour 10 minutes. Yeah, right there, 1 hour 10 minutes. Cool. Not bad, not bad. I think we'll keep this on for a few more minutes. Unless later wants me. Okay, later. Any chart you want me to analyze. Let's go. Pick a chart, man. We're getting special requests, access. 17 minutes. Thank you. Yeah, let's figure it out. Is Wouter in, you know? So you guys say XLM. Alright, let's. Ooh. Okay, now I know you and I like the same setups. Because you like Ethereum, you like XLM. Those are like, I'm looking at XLM too, man. It's not there yet, but it does have enough of a profit potential that could warrant an early position. XLM, BTC, I will look at. I mean, need I say much? Need I say much? Right, you gotta be careful because it could make its way down over here. But it's looking really good. I'm waiting for this too, man. I'm being patient and I'm rewarded for that patience. Because if I had FOMO'd somewhere around here, look at what happened, right? Dumped. We talked about that, right? We've talked about your patience. I don't have to talk to you about patience anymore later because I've been really impressed with your patience. Yes, you've been, you know, BTC did not come down to 8,900, but it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. That patience, you will be rewarded for it in the long run. Just keep at it. Just keep at it. For when you started and how much you've improved already in terms of your patience, it's already mind-blowing. So just keep at it. All of you guys are going to be out trading me, I'm so sure. So sure. Most of you actually in the C program are going to be better than me because you guys are already way ahead of me in terms of the amount of time you guys have spent versus how much time I spent on the charts at the time. Like if we could, let's say we all started at the same time and I go back in time and just went through the same process I did where I made so many mistakes. My learning process, because I had nobody to guide me, was just so brutal, man. You guys are not making those mistakes and you guys are building more confidence, and that overcoming that lack of confidence in yourself because you make all these stupid mistakes is so brutal. It's so brutal. You just want to quit, and it's, man, there were some bad days, man. Some really bad days. Oh, you guys can't oh, apologies. Let me try and refresh. Damn. Maybe now. Let me know. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to Coinbase now. XLM USD. Oh no, we're looking at XLM BTC. Can you guys see it now? Is it? Is it fine now, guys? I just switched to XLM, so let me know. I don't want to do. I just clicked the chart. I don't want to redo the analysis if you guys can't see it. It's still frozen. Jesus Christ. Okay. Damn. What do I do? Let's see. How about now? Let me know. It should change now because I just restarted that instance. Okay, I think it changed. I'm looking at my phone now. There we go. Okay, cool. So let's do this again. Cool. So 1 week. We're going to look at the weekly. And I'm going to we'll say the same thing I said a few minutes ago. Need I say much? Need I say much? So you're going to have to be patient on this one. I'm being patient and I'm being rewarded for my patience because it could come down to the bottom of the trend line over here. Right, because remember, we aren't seeing high caps move just yet. You don't want to be sitting in a position and fretting about it. There's a whether you like to admit it or not, there's a mental effort being in a position and waking up in the morning and checking on it, blah blah blah, all that nonsense. There's a cost to that, man. There's a cost, right? You can actually sit down and think about a monetary cost to that, and that will help you not get into positions that are doing nothing. But there's no harm in getting into an early position on this one because you have these lows over here to manage your risk of. But you want to buy as close to those lows as possible. But if you do break up out of this consolidation over here, it's going to be an explosive move in my opinion. A really good move. So, like I said, man, I've been looking at XLM too, and you were looking at Ethereum. I like Ethereum too. I think we have the same. There's nothing here. There's not enough history. I'll look at it on a chart. I think Binance should have more history. Poloniex should have more history. But we start closing weekly candles above here. That's the big sign. All right, big sign. Let's go ahead and look at the daily now. Let's see if there's any confluence. Okay, cool. So daily has some sort of confluence. Okay, go ahead and mark out this area here. Now we have a zone to play with. I really need a new mouse. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and mark out this rectangular area. So this is a zone that you can play with the daily. So instead of waiting for the weekly, you could either wait for the weekly to close above the bottom trend line over here. Sorry, the bottom horizontal at around 8,855 Satoshi. Or you could wait for a daily candle to close above 9,228. Sorry, 928. Man, I'm really tired. Okay, so 888 Satoshi on the weekly time frame or 920 Satoshi on the daily. We close above there, man. We're gonna have an explosive move, a quick move, very similar to the move we had on ADA, right? Again, with ADA too, we're being very patient. I was watching that, just like Zilliqa, ADA, all of these trades required patience, and you've nailed the patience down, right? Now you got to get the execution. We had to watch ADA do this for so long, broke. Close a 4-hour candle. For ADA, a 4-hour candle was enough. I'm not sure whether XLM, a 4-hour candle will be enough. I'll have to look at it. But it was enough for ADA. And poof, we got it, right? Zilliqa was even more patient. I had to watch like Ashok, everyone take positions earlier. And I had to wait for my system to tell me to take the trade. But we got the move. Again, confirmation, confidence, and get the move towards the upside. But early position over here, maybe. Let's look at let's see what the HMO was saying. Looking good. Let's look at something that has polo. There you go, polo. C-span trade, man. It's closing multiple weekly candles above the 10 candle like that. That's an 88% move. Breaking to a cloud over here. We have first to the 200 moving average, now 29%, and then possible. Like I think if we have in bull run, we could see XLM come to somewhere around this region. Right, this flat line of the Kijun is right there too. If you notice, like I'm going to move this a little bit. You see that flat line? Right, so, and edge to edge right over here. Perhaps even here. So that's the big play for XLM. So there's no reason to get impatient, right? If you think about it, there's no reason to get impatient. Does it matter if you buy somewhere around here? If you're going for a move all the way there, you could get a start position if you really want, but man, just make your life easier. So there you go. The 50% retracement level lines up perfectly with the horizontal we talked about right over here at the top of the cloud, close to the top of the cloud. So I'll be looking for that, man. A wick to the top of the cloud, likely. So you that's why I like the cloud, right? Because even though you're going to see these key levels, the 50% retracement level lining up with a major horizontal like we just marked out, the cloud gets it right more often than not, right? So you can kind of sneak a little bit more profits by looking for a wick above here, because it kind of tends to push a little bit higher and get a lot of stops. Because remember what the Ichimoku's calculating. If you looked into the calculations, calculating the highs and the lows and the average of it over a longer period of time. So it is actually taking into consideration these massive wicks as well. But when you're looking at our horizontals, the way we do it at the very least, we are looking at only the candle closes. So you use a combination of your Ichimoku as well as your horizontals. Look at the Fibs too. You guys know I don't look at Fibs too often. All coins I do. And then you can be like, okay, you know, you may see a little bit of an extension over here. Maybe I want to put some take profits over here and put some take profits over here. Again, we're going a little bit off topic. I'm just talking about little things that I don't usually talk about, right? So that's how you scatter your take profit. Scattered in that zone over there, if you want to, right? If you want to. Again, it depends on your system, and you need to backtest all of this stuff. I'm just giving you guys ideas of things to do that you've probably not thought about, or why you should be doing it, right? Again, cloud is calculating highs as well as lows, which means it's taking into consideration the wicks. You're right. I would like a move towards the weekly tank in there. Yeah, I would like that too. That's where I'd probably look for a starter position too. For now, I'm being patient. The other trades, man, I don't want to put on too much risk. I'm looking for this to moon, man. Looking for this one to go hard. I hope it does. It'd be nice. But hey, if it doesn't. Usually it's the trades that I'm looking forward to the most that fail. Right? It's the trades that I have no expectation from that do really, really well. Exactly. Simple and easy, right? When you look at it initially, let's look at Ichimoku right over here. It looks so scary. Oh my god, there's so many things. Like if you really turn on everything on the Ichimoku, it's so scary, right? What does all this mean? Oh my god, looks so complex, blah blah blah. I'd rather go learn wave theory, because wave theory is so much, like, that's what people say. I don't mean to say that I'm saying that. I'd rather learn wave theory. I never rather learn wave theory. I mean, I'm not trying to put you guys down if you do like that stuff, but this is not complex. Once you understand what all of this means, you'll realize how your life is going to be so much easier if you use the cloud. It's doing everything for you, and it's doing it dynamically, where you don't have to update much. What do I have in my portfolio? You probably don't want to know. You probably don't want to know. I'm a trader, man. My portfolio that matters is an actual macro portfolio, not just, it doesn't have only cryptocurrency in it. The portfolio that matters, rather. So you're not going to care about that kind of stuff. Hey Tommy, how's it going, man? Good to see you in here. I think it's the first time you're on the stream, buddy. How are you? I have a bag of chips here. Jeez, guys, Ethers make me think that comes all the way back down here, 225. Maybe Bitcoin comes down too. Bitcoin? You think Bitcoin's going up? Health, enlightenment? Good to know. Okay, so Tupac asked for BNT. I think Mango, are you able to do Mango? Yeah, let's go. Let's go do it. I'm just gonna go use the washroom quickly though before I do. So I've been sitting here. Oh, holy crap! What is this? What is this? Bitfinex. I'll be right back, man. Alright, I'm back. Are you guys still here? Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me. And I'll get started. Yeah, man, Richard, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me, but if you guys can, I'm thinking of doing this every weekend, right? We've done this 2 weeks in a row now, or maybe 3 weeks. I think 2 weeks at the very least. The weekend, just kick back, play some video games too, sit back, chill. Because this is what trading was all about, right? Trading is not about just getting stuck on the charts and being stressed. It's about having free time to, you know, enjoy that time with your loved ones, and the community means a lot to me. So I want to spend that time with you guys and just get to know all of you, bond with you guys too. Essentially, I put my cards on the table here. I want to show you guys. I want to get that message out there that trading doesn't need to be that stressful career that people think it is. It doesn't need to be that at all. It does not need to be that. And far too many people think that it's just a high stress career. It doesn't need to be. Hey, Krisha's there. Krisha, let me know if you can hear me, because I've had issues with the mic and I'm not sure. Can they? I think they can hear me. Okay, cool. So you guys can hear me. There you go. So the C program showed later too that, hey, there's another easier stress-free way to trading, and you don't need to be staying on the charts all goddamn day. It's a risk management that makes it stress-free. All right, so let's go ahead and look at Bangkok. Krish, have you got a request for Bangkok? So it looks bullish, man. We're above the Tenkin, above the Kijun, above the cloud, up, and lagging span 2 is above the price, and not. There's nothing bearish about this on the 4-hour time frame at the very least. Let's see what the 21 EMA is. Looking really, really good. Let's look at the 6-hour too. I want to see. Okay, 6 hours looking really good. The 6 hours where I'd be looking to play this off above the price, lagging span, 21 EMA, Tenkin, Kijun, all looking good. Cloud is green. Daily should. This is just trending, man. This is trending. So let's go ahead and look at the weekly. See what's going on over there. Turn off the cloud. And let's mark out some key levels right off the bat. We have a key level right here. Key level right here too. Okay, so we've come and hit one of the key resistance levels right here. If you can close above the zone, guys, then I'll be looking for continuation. Until then, I would not be looking for this trade over here, because we're against. It's not a major resistance level, but it's we've already had such a extended move. 347%, ridiculous. So the real trade, if you were interested in buying BNT, it was right here. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, we are looking at the weekly time frame. Now we're going to go ahead and break this down to the daily time frame and see how this panned out. And you can see that boom, 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 so perfect, right? All these dailies were also closing underneath that major weekly level. And what happens right over here? You had your break after almost 1 year of closing candles underneath there, having a downtrend with so much space between that resistance level too, thrusting up into it, rejecting the first time around, but having a pretty nice candle close. Look at the candle close, right? There's barely a wick on this one over here compared to the theta wick, right? I was talking to you guys about the wick we had on theta. Let me show you guys an example of what you don't want to see against resistance. This, you don't want to see that. Okay, now going back to BNT. Jesus, I don't have it. BNT, BTC. Okay, this is the daily we're looking at. Okay, yeah. So going back to BNT, this is a nice candle. Okay, so we consolidated probably. If you break this candle down on the 4-hour time frame, you're likely going to see consolidation, perhaps a bull flag, perhaps a ascending or asymmetrical triangle. Broke this towards the upside, closed well above it, and that was your trade, right? That was your trade. You had a nice opportunity of 100% move towards the next resistance zone. We had that almost immediately within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Consolidated a little bit. Probably have a falling wedge or something over here. Something like that on the lower time frames. You can go ahead and look at the 4-hour. See what's going on over there. Yeah, falling wedge. Do you guys see that? I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, seems like you guys can hear me, so that's all good. So yeah, broke this falling wedge or descending triangle, doesn't matter, whatever, broke to the upside. So I keep telling you guys that it doesn't matter. The pattern isn't a pattern until it actually breaks towards a direction, because every pattern can break in either direction. People say it's bearish. It's typically bearish. Doesn't need to always break bearish or bullish, right? This one clearly broke bullish. You don't need to even look at the descending trend line. Retest. Damn, if this starts closing candles over here, guys, on the 12 hour and the daily, then you can look for a move all the way to the zone over here. That's what I'll be looking at. We already looked at KNC, man. I'm looking for KNC to come down lower, Tommy. Let's see though. Depends on how it got picked up. No, actually already came down. When did this happen? I missed it. This broke up. Let's see how it closes the week. There's no reason to jump into the straight, but it's looking good here. Let's see how this candle actually finishes up. Okay, there you go. It found support on the 21 EMA. 4 hour. 12 hour 10 SMA perhaps? Yeah, there you go. 12 hour 10 SMA. That was a trade. Right over there. So when you see that kind of combination, 12 hour 10 SMA along with the 4 hour 21 EMA, it's a high probability buy, especially when you have such a strong trend, right? Such a strong trend. What was that move? We talk about this in one of the seed program modules, by the way. I think I put it under trading strategies. This trade setup right over here in far more detail. Will it make a KNC like move short term? Are you talking about BNT? BNT has done more than KNC, man. And you shouldn't look at it that way. You should look at the chart. Yeah, BNT has done way more, dude. It's already done 400%. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. As long as we close above the resistance levels, it doesn't matter. You can just keep going and going and going and going. It's when you start changing the trend, that's when it matters, right? We start making lower highs and lower lows. That's when it matters. But we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Not yet. This daily candle here looks a little bit scary, but we're not closed the daily yet. And we do have bearish divergence too. Is that enough? 2 bars. We have bearish divergence though between no. This point and this point here, but it's not really confirmed. If we start taking out this wick over here, if we close okay, how about this? If we close the daily candle underneath 8118, I'll be looking for this to come down at the very least to 68222, and that is a good 15% move, man. So it depends on how we close this daily candle over here. Closing underneath the zone, that's when I get worried. Until then, this is strong, man. This is strong. Oh man, it's goddamn. Thank you for letting me know, man. I think I know how to fix it though now. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick recap on what I just said. If we close underneath this blue zone over here, a daily candle underneath this blue zone, that's when I get worried, because we have bearish divergence too that may be confirming very, very soon. Oscillators are also going to cross bearish over here. We are also likely going to see us pop out of this green zone over here and come back to the downside unless this green zone extends, which is likely not going to happen. But hey, this is the mango mother. As long as we're living above this yellow line over here too on the oscillators, on the mango mother, we are likely going to keep going. Like to see this come down here, see some support bounce up, and I want to see that line up with the Tenkin. Tenkin's over here too. Okay, so again, I want to see this come down here and bounce and line up with a move down at the 21 EMA Tenkin. Alright, Krisha, do you have any requests, Krisha? Besides, Sean, let's eat dinner soon. Your approach is the best. Stress-free way is the way to go. Yes, thank you, Tommy. Thank you very much. I had to learn the hard way, man. You guys don't need to learn the hard way. You guys get to skip all of the pain I went through. and do the mango way. David Watt says mango ritas. Oh, that sounds. Oh, Krusha. Look at mango rita. That sounds amazing. Write that one down, Krusha. So David, Krusha and I have decided we're going to start a channel where we make drinks. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to make drinks on a beach. So we're going to set it up on a beach, and that's all we're going to do on the channel. Just make veg drinks. We're going to make a mango rita in your honor. I mean, I'm expecting you to show up to those videos too, David. You better. Would love that, especially on this hour. Oh yeah, talking about the stream, eh? Yeah, man, we'll do this on Sunday evenings. It's kind of hard to coordinate with all of you in the Mango Sea program, because you guys are all in different time zones. I'd like to have Jojo, Ollie, Justin in here too, but they're in Australia, so it's already midnight for them. It's unfortunate. So we probably need to kind of figure out what the best time would be for everyone. Actually not gone over BTC, man. Let's do BTC quickly. BTC, we talked about the 2-day. That's pretty much it, Krisha. We lost the 2-day 10 SMA, so that's a worry. But the weekly is what I'm looking at right now. If we can close, what's the weekly cloud coming in at? Somewhere around 9,400. So close about 9,400. Looking good. Yeah, Tupac, just go ahead and check out dashboard app.mangoresearch.co is a dashboard, I believe. Here without you, Krisha, I'm here without you. Why are you not here? I think about you, Krisha. She's in the other room, but it's too far away, guys. Too far away. I have a Krisha addiction. Krisha, look at that Kijun rejection on Bitcoin on the monthly, not looking good. Yeah, I'm lazy. I'm doing a live stream. You want me to come there? What? Does anyone know a good risk management strategy with leverage? Somebody's asking in the management. Let's hope we hold that weekly cloud on tomorrow's close. Yeah, Jesus. I hope Jojo spares us. It's not looking, to be honest, Krisha, if you look at this, it's not looking the best, man. It's not looking the best. But then monthly level, if the monthly level holds, not feeling too good about this at the moment, to be honest. Let's see.
More than just your body. Is it too late now to say sorry? Well, I know that I let you down. Is it so sorry now?
Krisha, are you here? You're live, eh? If you... I'm not sure if you can hear me, Krisha, but I'm on Discord. And you're in the channel, so you're on the spot now to chat. I'm going to go ahead and reduce the music volume.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now, and so can everyone else, FYI.
Oh, shoot.
She's like, oh, shoot.
Okay, there's like an overlap, though.
So yeah, just mute your live stream. That's all you have to do.
Oh, son of a gun. Okay. Yeah, alright, I'm here now.
Juan Muhammad Azim says, "What's up? What's up, man? What's up?"
Okay. Damn. Alright, hey guys, what's up? So yeah,
Bitcoin
Funny that
defending the top of the cloud now, Kishu.
pull up the Bitcoin chart. But no, you're right in that it's sort of looking, you know, it's looking droopy at this point. I'll be looking for price to be holding that cloud, that weekly cloud.
I'm just looking at 9,350. This monthly level is going to be really important. The weekly cloud happens to actually line up with that very well. So there you go.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the deciding factor. But now, question is, like, you'll see the cloud actually droop, right? So as soon as if we do close inside the cloud, notice how we have a slope down. I mean, we could still remain intact in that cloud and still sort of edge our way down, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But it's going to be, even though, you know, even if Bitcoin does enter the cloud, okay, it's going to be more of a neutral picture on the more macro scale, right? Because at the end of the day, guys, we have not, you know, officially made that higher high on the weekly time frame.
Nope, not done it yet. Not done it yet.
You know, we came super close, but we were not able to get up there. So what is to note here is that the structure, at least on the weekly, is still more of a it's leaning on the bearish side.
If you start
What are your
breaking,
thoughts?
this is pretty much that. We've been saying that for so long now, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta be patient now. Bitcoin's gonna make a direction either way. We gotta take advantage of the market that has been provided to us, and at the moment the market is giving you an opportunity to, one, take a break, right, enjoy some free time, and two, trade altcoins and enjoy these 40% pumps. Just waiting for our CTSI position, Krisha, to see continuations. Looking good at the moment. Look at that.
That's good. I feel like a lot of alts are actually looking good when you sort of zoom out. Like, a lot of them have actually taken out weekly levels, right? So not only have we've closed over many of the resistances in the last weekly close. So this one, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, a lot of these coins went up a good 100%. So, you know, if you're seeing a retrace, but even the retrace compared to the pump to the upside that it had is not much.
No, it's looking strong. They're all looking strong.
It's yeah, and it's sort of a healthy sort of price action when a lot of these coins are sort of retracing back onto some of their major weekly levels for that official retest.
They're getting picked up, man. When you're seeing them get dumped, they're getting picked up at major levels, and that's a sign of strength.
Yeah. Do you think if S&P goes down, Bitcoin goes down too, like just in March? I don't know, Sean. What are your thoughts? S&P, the correlation between S&P and Bitcoin.
So when you see a major event like the coronavirus or COVID, whatever you guys want to call it, you are going to see correlation across all markets, right? That's really, really major, and that correlation tends to hold on because at that time, what was going on was more of a liquidity crisis. Everybody just wanted liquidity as soon as possible. So across all markets, liquidity was yearned for. That's why you saw so much correlation. So once you see that kind of strong correlation, suddenly you need to understand that all the algorithms, all the bots, all the machine learning algos are going to start playing on that correlation, right? And now it's only over time, as that starts deviating more and more from each other, you're going to start seeing that correlation. We are going to start seeing that correlation also not have as much of an effect moving forward, because everybody along with the bots and the algos are also saying, you know what, this is not working as much, the strength isn't as much anymore, so they start trading the markets differently or separately. So yes, we may see some correlation, and as the correlation strengthens, you're going to see more correlation, and then it goes the other way again. But it's not. Is it going to be as strong as COVID? I don't think so, because market is pretty much priced in, unless we see something that is completely unexpected, like COVID, right, which is sorta unexpected by most market participants.
At this point, like, I feel like the distortion between, well, what's happening on the outside and price, right? Price not just on Bitcoin, not just in crypto, but just in trading stocks, traditional, you know, it's so distorted, the entire thing. So now even like understanding what is priced in and what isn't priced in it's just all such a hazy picture. That's why, like, for those of you who've been sort of watching us for some time, you'll notice that before I was sort of stating a lot of fundamental stuff behind my, my thing of being bearish. But at one point, like when you see a good 60% retracement, well, not just Bitcoin, but even you have the S&P, you have what else? The Nasdaq, I think, got up to its highs.
Yeah.
Some other, and it's just when stuff like that starts happening, you got to kind of sit back and start questioning things. And right now, like I stick to the whole thing that price is really going to dictate here, right? Just look at the chart, and I think this is what is going to paint the story at the end.
Yep. So yeah, like essentially what Krisha was saying is we were happy to be bearish and quoting bearish fundamentals while Bitcoin was sitting underneath 6,500-ish, right? Happy to be like bearish this, bearish that, bearish this. As soon as we start clearing those levels, I'm going to switch our tune to bullish. So what's really dictating our direction, if you think about it, right? We will quote bullish fundamentals above 6,500. We will quote bearish fundamentals underneath 6,500. What matters is the price, because the price does not care about your fundamentals. The price will liquidate you no matter what the fundamentals are saying. So be very, very careful being too headstrong on the fundamentals, because you could be wrong about the fundamentals. Price is always right. Price is always right. Even if you are right in the long term on your fundamentals, the price today is right no matter what. The market is never wrong.
That's right. That's right.
Market's not wrong, because you will get liquidated regardless of whether the market is wrong. And that's all that matters. And that's what makes the market right, because you've been liquidated and you're out of the game.
True, sir. Any other questions, guys? Any altcoin that how many altcoins have you gone over, Sean, today?
So many, man. Don't.
He's like, don't egg him on.
Romaine Thomas, 6.9k. It's going to. Yeah, I've been saying 6.9k too, but I'm waiting for certain levels to be taken out before I look for 6.9k, mainly 8.7k, 8.6k, and then I can start looking for 6.9k. Until then, can't look for that, man. Can't look for that.
I remember that symmetrical triangle that we're drawing out on that daily time frame, right? Symmetrical, whatever the hell it is now.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure if it's a triangle, but when I was doing the measured move for that, 6.9k was actually the measured move.
Really? Perfectly to 6.9k?
Yeah. So, that was something that was confluence in that region, right?
Interesting. Very interesting. So, I feel like if we even take out on the day time frame, if we take out this wick over here, this wick high of around 9,522, I think we're going to see continuation big time all the way up to 9,900 again. Let's see if that actually happens tomorrow.
So right now we are being rejected by that daily 21 EMA. Notice that we're holding it as resistance overhead.
Yeah, we are, but I don't think I'm gonna be looking at that too much. It's gonna be
the
more
more
fun.
candles we have, don't you think that'll be weak?
These are. I have a theory as to why I'm not looking at that. It's kind of what we explained, or what we went through rather I think it was 2 weeks ago on the 9,650 level. Where we took back 9,650, but was done on the weekend, and we were holding it on the weekend, and then come Monday morning we had lost it again. And then if you just ignore that weekend action, what do we have? We have 9,650 that was never really taken to begin with. So now we have something similar going on over here, really, where we're using it as resistance, but it's happening over the weekend, right? I don't think the daily 21 EMA should be looked at too seriously. I think you should be looking at horizontal levels over here, more so because we are in a consolidation, and the 21 EMA is basically telling you right now the way it's moving, right? Just look at the 21 EMA, its slope. It's telling you that there's no trend to be had. That's what the 21 EMA is telling you right now. It's not telling you to use it as a level. The fact that we are seeing rejections of it could just be coincidence, because another major level is being played, and that's 9,350. It's a major region. Let me go ahead and mark it. 9,350 right over here. Okay, that's key. 9,350.
I agree with you, though, in terms of I just thought about it, the whole price against the 21 EMA in a more consolidation sort of phase, right, of Bitcoin. At that point, it's these questions come. I mean, these levels come under scrutiny at that point, especially when price is consolidating. And this is an entire sort of a range of consolidation that Bitcoin has been in.
Yeah, look at the 2-day 21 EMA. That's way better to go by. We are seeing it actually trend well.
It has something there. What is that? Symmetrical triangle. For the longest time, guys, I thought that actually broke out, but I was wrong. I was wrong about my theory of the breakout.
Unbelievable. In this kind of consolidation, it's very difficult. Defend, brother? I don't know what you mean, man. But this kind of consolidation is very difficult to be a trend trader, that's for sure. It's really frustrating. It takes forever to actually see a move. But if you play it well, if you get a good start, you can kind of deal with it, because I've been taking profits at the major resistance levels, right around 9,750. Yeah, I've been basically 9,750 right from the beginning of this consolidation was the level I've been taking profits at. We got a little higher, we got all the way up to 10,000, but 9.7k was always the region I keep taking profits, keep rebuilding my position at the 2-day 21 EMA. And hey, this could break down on me, and it is what it is. But for now, I'm giving this just maybe one more 2-day candle, which is pretty much tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's gonna dictate a lot for me. So
yeah, as long as it's holding its weekly level, that's what I'll be looking for.
I don't like it getting that tight. There's not much.
So guys, one observation that Sean and I have made in terms of symmetrical triangles or even ascending triangles is that as soon as price gets close to the apex, okay, of the triangle, we usually notice, this is an observation, okay, it's a mere observation and it's just on Bitcoin. We notice like this really crappy kind of candle that follows through, okay? So you basically have a wick to the upside, like a massive wick to the upside, and then you have a massive wick to the downside. So pretty much taking out stops on either side of the market.
Yep.
Right, and only then does it actually pick a direction.
So Milo says that I've been stop catch last night, 5 freaking coins, man. When we started, Krish and I used to deal with that all the time too. And now with our current risk management system that the Mango Seed guys all know about, trading has been so stress-free. I've not got stop hunted, and I don't know when it was the last time I got stop hunted, man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That was a question I used to get a lot too in the past. How do you avoid that? How do you avoid that? And we go over, I think, over like 2 or 3 modules. We cover the general idea of how to avoid it, and then in the risk management module, it all comes together. But there's a huge build up to how you can avoid all of that nonsense, the fake out, the manipulation. You can't be getting stopped out though like that. You have to like really spend some time and figure out how not to get stopped out using the system that you're using. But if you just keep giving away your position on a bullish position and the market moves up without you over and over and over again, you need to be changing something. Don't just let that happen over and over again. You got to change something.
Yes, absolutely.
Krisha CTSI, oh my god, I'm getting it.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
You don't want to be getting stopped out that often. CTSI what? You were saying something about CTSI?
I'm getting excited about this one, but I don't want to, because every time I get excited, the trade doesn't go my way. My mouse is actually
check your excitement.
Yeah, I want to check my excitement. That's pretty much it.
Don't look at it. Oh man, it's looking so good though. I believe that the 12-hour closed very, very well.
Well, we're going to close a weekly in 9 hours. It's going to look fabulous. Let's see what happens though. We could see a pullback next week. Alright, any more questions? Oh, Tommy said, how's Algo looking? Let's go look at Algo, and then I'm going to wrap this up.
Algorand.
I'm going to go have some dinner.
Yeah, I've just been chilling all day. Sean's been gaming.
Did you guys enjoy the stream? Let me know if you guys enjoyed the stream.
Ooh, Algorand's got like a little mini M-like bearish formation. But now question is, do we break it or do we not? Still... Oh no, this is on the 1 hour though. 1 hour time frame, guys.
Yeah, I was
Not
wondering
that
what you were
important.
talking about.
Sorry, that was on the 1 hour
Seeing
time.
it. I don't know.
But,
I don't know, man.
Slippy.
Tommy, there's what I can say is there are better charts to be playing.
No, I think this is actually looking good. I think if we manage to take out the Kijun on the daily, I think this could be something on Algo.
I don't think so.
we're taking out the Keyshawn as well as we're entering the cloud on the daily time frame. I think this is something. There's something here. Okay, I think I'm saying it's more neutral than it is bullish or bearish.
I'm looking at the weekly time frame because most of the coins that have been moving recently have been moving because of weekly. But you are right in that there's something on the daily. If you do break into cloud over here, there is a move first the 200 moving average, which lines up to with this horizontal over here at around 2,490 satoshi. So that is a good move. That is a good move to be had, to be honest. A good 15%. And then if you close above that too, we're gonna have a nice edge to edge trade possibility all the way up to 3,600 satoshi. So. But
yeah,
like I said, there are better trades. Look at the weekly, and it's not. I mean, it depends. It depends on your trade setups, right? But then again, on the weekly, there's not enough price history for this.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just sort of pan on over to the weekly time frame. I don't think there's enough price history on there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So
but it's not looking.
It's not looking bad. Let me put it that way.
It's not looking bad, actually.
It's just better trades. It's better trades.
They're neater. They're like cleaner
neater,
charts.
easier trades where we can just be stress free and not worry about, okay, this could be a possible scenario, that is a possible scenario. I just want easy trades, man. That's all I'm looking for in life. Easy trades. But no, Tommy doesn't look too bad at all.
Yeah.
It's trending, to be honest. On the 4 hour, it's trending too. I really like how it reacted off the tanking over here. Let's see the 2020 EMA. Yeah,
I think that's pretty good. I actually think this may go up. It may. There may be a pop soon.
Actually, what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something clean like this. Look at QKC, Tommy, and you're gonna see something like this, right? Break over the 20 EMA and the tank in and come retest it and then see continuation, and then right after that, if I'm going to take risk on an altcoin, right, I want a big move. I'm not going to take the risk because I'd rather just be in Bitcoin at that point. That's a good. What was that? My mouse is dying on me, guys. 100%. I like the straightforward TA on multiple coins. Great stream. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Smoking shorty. I like your ID. Bruce Leroy says XLM. We covered XLM, man. For Leda Vatsford, he got it. So just do a rewind and you'll get it. Good morning from Colorado. Did I pronounce that right? I think I did. Yeah. Good morning to you too.
Okay, but this is good stuff.
Yeah, we looked at XLM, and XLM's looking really good. So, but it's not ready yet. That's what we talked about. Go ahead and do a rewind. I discussed it twice because apparently the video got frozen and I was talking, but the video wasn't updating, so I had to go ahead and discuss it again. So I'm kind of sick of the chart right now. Apologies. So overall today we discussed XLM, we discussed Theta, we discussed VeChain, we discussed XVG, we discussed Ethereum too, at BTC in particular, we discussed Bitcoin, we discussed, what else? We discussed a lot. Discussed a few more. If you look at the comments and scroll up, I think I got everybody's requests. KNC, yeah, we looked at KNC too. Yeah. So any requests, anybody else before I wrap this up? Great stream, quite helpful. Hey, thank you, Ledav. Glad you made it this time, man. Really glad you made it.
Perfect.
All right. I'll see you guys in the next video. Join us on the next stream coming up next weekend. This week, we will get back to our trading routine. My name is Sean Dexter. Her name is Krisha. We will see you guys soon. Until then, do the mango way, do it the stress way. Throw a like, throw a subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the music too. I'm DJ Sean. See you all soon.